Howdy everybody, this is Bake with IronThroneCraft.com, and in this video, we invaded Kingdom 25, and we actually set a rally on one of the biggest accounts in the game, which is Braan, from the CRU Alliance in K25. That's why we came here, was to play with some big accounts and to play in a very active kingdom. That's why we invade. So, set a rally right off the bat, set archers. You see somebody else is renamed to Bake as soon as I teleported in, and now I am setting a rally on Braan, calling for fillers. And what I want to point out with this rally is that one of the reasons that it goes well is because the fillers both sent both of their archer heroes with it. So you see right here, Angry gets his troops in, and then he's got two heroes listed right there. And what those two heroes mean is I'm getting 10% of the stats, 10% of the attack stats from each one of those heroes. The deputy, obviously, I'm getting 10% of the 50% that it's providing. But still, getting a lot of extra attack. You see Braan's 49 billion as we're hitting him right now, and we light him on fire. And a large reason that we light him on fire is because of the deputy heroes and because of those 10% provided by the extra fillers. You see there, we injured 11 million almost. We didn't kill anything. And but still, on one of the biggest accounts in the game, I'm very satisfied with that. It actually shocked me. I didn't think he was going to burn, and when he caught on fire, it was very surprising to me. You see VVIP also ported in because anytime there's action, he's always there. Let's scroll down and look at Braan's stats, though. We scroll down, you see right there, enemy troop attack debuff is 555. His troop attack was 1,800, his defense and HP were 900 apiece. And so what that tells me is that he's got Dark Lord as his guard captain, and he's got Majestic as his off, and that's how he got 555 attack debuff. Either Majestic or very high level Guardian with a big attack debuff. But we also noticed that he had 3 million of each tier 6 troop, and that's going to come into play here in just a second. As you see, I go into KC and they say, holy shit, they burned Braan, are you going to zero him? And it's like, no, we're not going to hit him again. Are you kidding me? He ate it, and he only lost 11 million tier 3 siege. So no, we're not going to be touching him again. But we are going to go for VVIP now. And this is going to serve to show some of the things that we've learned about combat mechanics up to this point. Because we're about to set a rally on VVIP. We know he's tough, but we also know that he's 20 billion smaller than Braan. So Braan has a lot more research than him. And we know he's probably got about similar gear. So the rally's full now, launch it. Burn VVIP as well, who is a very big account, very well researched, and we know he has good gear, we know he's solid. But let's look at this, and we see that we hit him softer than we hit Braan. So let's try to figure out why we hit him softer than Braan. And right here, you see he's got less troop attack debuff, he's got more troop attack, and he's got similar troop HP and troop defense. So it's got to be the troops that did it. And you see here, VVIP has 31 million of each tier 6 troop. Braan had a lot less than that. He had more troops overall, but a large part of those were in a big old stack on the bottom tier. VVIP had all those tier 6 troops, which because of preemptive strike is doing a ton of damage to our attacks, and that's what's working for him there. And so that's why VVIP held up so well to that hit, is because number one, he's got great gear, he's got great research, and he's got a whole bunch of tier 6. And so now you see Tay wanted to hit 2 with her cool fire-breathing dragon castle skin, but we didn't do that because we already thrown enough tier 6 into the wood chipper. So at this point now, I just kind of go into Santa Claus mode because it's Christmas, and I start giving everybody free points on tiles. And so that's because Kingdom 25 is really nice. And they helped us track Raccoon here in just a second, which is what I'm about to show you in just a second, because Raccoon teleported into this kingdom as well. And it's always fun to solo Raccoon because she always talks a whole lot. And it's always fun to solo people that talk a lot. Especially if they burn. If they don't burn, it's not any fun at all. Don't do that. But there's Raccoon. She's already on fire. And so what you're going to see is I'm going to teleport over to her. I'm going to pop her with a solo. And then she's going to get out of there. And we're having to use Kingdom 25 to track her for us. Because as you see, she invaded from Kingdom number 17. So I hit. It was a decent hit. Got about 10 million kills, 8 million injured. So it was okay. So I would do that again. But she's just going to keep teleporting, and I'm going to have to keep going back to Kingdom Chat and asking Kingdom 25 to track her for me, which, on a side note, Kingdom 25 I really appreciate. And then I go and brag about the fact that I used a dragon, because that's been a thing lately. I'm not very good at sending the dragon. That's a known fact about me. I never click that damn box. It's really hard to remember. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to set a quick rally on Raccoon here, and I'm going to try to catch her off guard and launch an instant at her the moment I find her. So I set the rally, and then I'm going to wait for the fillers, and as soon as it fills, I'm going to launch it. And we're going to hope to catch her, because she can't shield, because she's invading. But you see right there, target not found. That means as soon as the rally got set, she bounced out of there. She went back to Kingdom 17. Didn't want to take a rally. I understand. We just burned Braan, for shit's sake. I mean, he's 48 billion, and he caught on fire. So I wouldn't want to take a hit either on that matter. But what I'm getting at with that is that if you're invading, you can't shield. So you're going to eat all of those solos, as you know. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to do some more tile hits. And what you're going to see here in just a minute is you're going to see a very important moment. So Tessa's going to rally this guy first, and let's look at how that hit goes. I'm going to speed it in. You see I sent my heroes as well. We have all 6 heroes in the rally now, so she's getting the extra stats from it as well. We're going to hit Rafiki in crew, which is Braan's alliance. And you see we've got a big old group of people around us at this point, because Kingdom 25 is incredibly active. I'm very surprised and impressed at how active Kingdom 25 is. Rafiki got hit pretty hard there, but not terrible, only injured. So, good take by Rafiki right there. But overall, Kingdom 25 was a lot of fun. I had a great time there. And Kingdom Chat's really active. There's a bunch of active alliances. And here you see a very important moment. This is when Kingdom 25 convinces me to vote for Sleepy Greg for Battle Royale Champion, because this was before the tournament. Before Scorpion Greg, a.k.a. Sleepy Greg, had slept through. So you see, I'm going to say if I pick you, then it's your fault, but I decide against that. And that was a factor. He's also in my line channel, and I also looked at the stats, and he had really, really good stats. So there's also that. They want him to change his name to various things, as you can see. But, yeah, so thanks for that, Kingdom 25. Everybody else, thanks you for convincing me to do that. And you see people change their name. There's too many bakes in this kitchen, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, we had a great time in Kingdom 25. Braan is obviously built like a truck. Managed to burn him. Tay, sorry we didn't hit you, but you're scary. And VVIP, as always, good take. Thanks for the good times, Kingdom 25. And everybody else, maybe we'll be seeing you next weekend.